Ordering and comparing decimals. Ordering and comparing decimals involves looking at different numbers to compare them to see which ones are smaller or larger. We'll do that by comparing their place values. Here are 4 different numbers. I want to compare them, and I want to see which is the smallest and which are the largest. I'm going to put them in order from smallest to largest. I notice that all of these numbers have decimal points, so I'm going to put them on a place value chart in order to compare them. You can see that some of the numbers have some blank spots. I'm going to fill those in with zeros. Now that I have the zeros filled in, I can compare them. I can start in the ones place value over here. I can compare the 0, the 0, the 1, and the 0. I know that 1 is bigger than all these other numbers, so that means 1.2 is my largest of these numbers. I'm going to write that down here for right now. I'll look back to the ones place value, and I see that all these numbers are tied, 0, 0, and 0. That means that I have to go to the next place value, the tenths place value. Now I can compare these. I'm looking for the smallest number from the ones that are left. Remember, I already used 1.2. Out of the ones that are left, I have a 4, a 4, and an 8. Well, 8 is bigger than 4 and 4, so that means that 8 is the largest number left out of these 3. I'm going to put 0.85 down next to 1.2. It's not as big as 1.2. It's less than it. That means one of my 2 remaining numbers has to be the smallest one. I'll look next, since they both have 4 in the tenths column, I'm going to look to the hundredths column, and I notice that this number has a 0 while this one has a 2. I know that 0 is always smaller than 2, so that means that this number, 0.402, is my smallest one. That must mean that 0.420 is my second smallest. So looking at my numbers from smallest to greatest, I have 0.402, 0.420, 0.85, and 1.2. A quick glance in the ones column lets me know that this number is my largest because it's the only number that has a value in the ones place.